Today we'll be talking about picking, and we want to take it step by step so that nobody is lost. Now, in our lesson on picking, we have C, D, E, F, G, A, and B. We can never run away from this as far as music is concerned. In picking, these keys are divided into three classes. The first class is called four-string chord. Four-string chord. We're going to explain in a minute. The second class is the five-string chord. Five-string chord. And then this third class is the six-string chord. Now, as we explain each, you are going to understand why we call any chord a four-string chord, why we call it five-string chord, why we call it six-string chord. And it's very simple. But let's flow one after the other. We want to find out where C falls. This is the finger positioning of C. This is the finger positioning of C, where string 1 is here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, when we look at this arrangement, we'll see that the last string here in picking falls on the thumb. The thumb here, which is used for playing the bass, falls on the fifth string. So that makes C a five-string chord, because we'll be using the thumb to play the number 5-string chord. Let's explain another chord, and as we continue explaining, it becomes clearer. Now, this is our D positioning, where string 1 is here, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. In D, the thumb, which is normally represented with a T, is here, because this is the open D chord. So our T, which is the bass, and the thumb is on the 4th string. So when you are picking the key of D, you start from the string 4. So that makes D a 4-string chord. That makes D a 4-string chord, because you are using your T is under 4th string. Just the way C, the T, which is the thumb, is under the 5th string. Now let's use our E. Please, we're intentionally doing the writing ourselves, because you will be expected to, sometimes somebody can see you playing a note and ask you, please, what key is that? And then you quickly write it for the person. That's why we are writing it, because our aim is to be able to teach others too, because this channel is particular for those who are ready to teach others. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. In the key of E, now there are 2. Some play it under 6, because in any case, this open string is E. This open string is E. So this could be our T here, and this could be our T. T here. This could be our T, this could be our T. So that makes key E, it could either be under 6th string or it could be under 5th string. So when you are picking the key of E, your thumb strikes on T, your thumb strikes the string number 6 or the string number 5. So let's look at F together. Okay, this is our key of F. This is the finger positioning. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. This is our F, our chord of F, and the base of this F is on string 4. Our T here is on string 4 because this is already out of it. This is A, is not part of the composition of F. This is G, is not part of the composition of the chord of A. So this is our F here. So our T here, which is our thumb, is on the string of, is on the number 4 string. So that makes F a 4th string chord. So we'll come here and we'll add F as a 4th string chord. Okay, so let's try G and see where G falls. So this is our G, and this is our finger positioning of G. Wow, G has taken the whole space. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is our G. So in this G, we discover that G has taken the whole space. So, and this falls on G. Remember, the open string here is E, F, F sharp, and then G. So our T here is on G. So that makes G a 6th string chord. So when you are picking G, you start, the thumb is on the 6th string. So that makes G a 6th string, a 6th string chord. So we'll go to our A. We'll get our A now. So our A is here. And the positioning of A is in this way. We have string 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. This is our A. Now, in this A, you see that this open string here is the key of A. So our T, or our bass, is on string 5. It's on string 5. This is A, is on string 5. So our A is under 5 string chord. It's under 5 string chord. So now we are going to use the next one now to demonstrate our B, which is a bar chord. That's why we left it to the end. It's slightly on the body of the guitar. So our B, we are writing it separately because it is it's a bar chord. Okay, and what makes it bars, we already know. You see the rest have knot here. The rest have a knot. The head is a bit thicker. You see the rest have knot. But here there is no knot. So this is our string 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So this is our B chord. And our bar here is on fret 2. So this is our bar. Then we have our B in this way. Now the T or the thumb or the bass of B is on the 5th, just like A. Because in any case, the open 5th key, 5th string is A. So this goes A sharp, so B. So this is actually a B. The open string is A, then A sharp fret on this fret, and then the next fret is B. So our T here is on B, and then the rest follow. So this is the first category. So now our next step now is to represent all these keys that we have looked at. Oh, sorry. Our B, therefore, is under the 5th category, or under 5-string chord. So we have C, D, E, F, G, and A, and B. Under 4-string chord, we have D and F. Under 5-string chord, we have C, E, A, and B. And under 6-string chord, we have E and G. But E can be found in 2 groups. Some keep it just on 6, some play it on 5. Both are okay, but just ensure you are consistent so that your music flows. Now we are going to write them out without the string and see how you can identify them when you see them somewhere before we go to the next finger. So now we are finished with the thumb finger. Now we are going to introduce the other fingers. Where do they go? We now know what the thumb, which is T, and is the bass. It plays it. So now our question is, what do we do with these other 3 fingers? And if you remember in our last lesson, we said the pinky finger is just for the support so that the other fingers are not fatigued. So we are finished with the thumb. We'll now go with the next 3 fingers. So let's start with 4-string chords. So we have 2 4-string chords that are D and F. So our 2 4-string chords are D and F. So in the D, this is the positioning, and we say this is the thumb. So we have the thumb. Then, since we are not touching this, and we are not touching string 5, we are not touching string 6, we are going to write it this way. And here we are touching it, but we are not. We are touching it, but it is free. So this is the symbol for it. So in writing it professionally now, this is what you will get. So if you see a chord written this way, it means we are not touching 6, we are not touching 5, we are not touching 4, but we are playing 4 using T, which is the tongue. And of course, these are there. So that is D. Now, when we come to F, this is what you will see written. We are not, we say it's the 4 string. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So our T is here. And then string 5, we are not touching and we are not playing. We are not touching, we are not playing. You see the difference between this D and F is that in D, one string is not touched but is played. That's why you have the O. But here, there's no string that is free or that is open. So all are played. So these two are 4-string chords. They are 4-string chords. These two. So we now deal with the 5-string chords. The 5-string chord. C is a 5-string chord, and this is the finger positioning. So in this 5-string chord, this is not touched and it's not played. So our T is here. We have A as a 5-string chord. In A, we have this 3 and it's 5. So this is not played. It is not touched, but it's played. That's why you have 0 here. So we have our T here. This is not touched and it's not played. We have E under this category too. We have the key of E. The key of E is this way. This is not touched and it's not played. So our T comes here. Okay. So we have our B here. Remember, our A is here. So A sharp. So our B is here. Sorry, I was trying to use it wrong. So our A is here. A sharp. So our B is here. Where this is bad. Now, our T here is here. So in terms of bad, you can buy your chord as far as here. In any case, you do not need this one. So we just do this. And in any case, we do not even need this because in any case, this is already bad. So once it's bad, we do not even need this up here. So we just go with the bar. So that's the difference with the other keys. So this is what you have. So now we'll go to the third category of 6-string chord. So we have two 6-string chords. We have two 6-string chords. One being G and the other one is overlapping, is being E. So this is G. And in the G positioning, finger positioning, this is what we have. So our T here is here. So here we do not have any X's or 0. So this is a G positioning. And then the E, in an event where you are playing the 6th one, you just have it here. And then your T will be here. So basically, this is what we have. Just verify your note. Then we'll go to the next explanation. Now, in order to explain the next category, the next lesson, we need to refresh ourselves that this is the thumb, otherwise known as just T. Now, you will discover in some places, after the T, some just go direct to 2, 3, 4. But the most popular one is after the T, they start from 1 again. 1, 2, 3. And then the pinky remains with no name. So now, this is our thumb. This is our thumb. This is number 1. This is number 2. This is number 3. So we are going to now take these fingers and place them on the guitar chords, on the chart. So that, because we already have the T, we are now going to complete it with the 1, 2, and 3 where they fit. So now let's take them one after the other, and we start with C.